Simply talking about dating, what people call modern dating right now, I believe is a scam. It's my sincere opinion that modern dating is a scam because it does not benefit either parties. Anybody who is sincere in a dating relationship is the person who loses because the other person is after something. For most men, it's sex. For most women, it's money, financial security of any kind. Basically, people do not inherently love somebody just because they exist. They love you for certain reasons and they have predetermined conclusions on why they think they care about you, even though they might lie to themselves that they are sincere about their emotions. No. Anybody you sit down and ask, look, is there anything that I will do that I can possibly do that will allow you to leave me and hate me and never speak to me ever again? There is a specific reason. The person might lie to you and say, hell no, there's no reason I'll love you forever. But you and I know the only love that exists that is inherently like that. Even sometimes it's not totally like that, but the one that is mostly like that is from a parent to a child. That no matter what the child does, no matter how they behave, how disgusting they are, how dirty they are, no matter the foul language they use, no matter the betrayal, the lies, they might even go ahead as unaliving somebody. And the mother will still say, that's my child. The father will still say, that's my child. They'll visit the child in prison and be there forever. And that's unconditional love. But in most relationship, it doesn't work because most relationship, or what we call the modern day dating relationship, is a scam. I think I'll be going in depth into some of this ideology, in a sense that why is it that you will lose no matter what if you play this game the way the modern dating system is allowing people to play it, especially the way it is right now in 2024 going to 2025, especially coming from the American culture, because this is where most of the young kids learn what is cool or what is not cool, to a point where somebody say, hey, I like you, I'm interested in you, let's go out for a date. It simply means what sexual favors are we going to exchange later on after this date, or how much do you have? Do you have money? How much can you give me? What's the most expensive thing you can buy for me? So therefore, the woman essentially is ready to lose her sexuality, and the man is ready to lose his financial security. This is just the transaction, basically transaction relationship that is going on. Nobody's really getting to know each other and trying to build a strong relationship for the future, which is for your kids. Not for the both of you, for the kids, because that relationship bond that you guys are going to build, depending on how stable it is, depending on the type of kids you guys are going to bring into the future and the future those kids are going to have, essentially, if you guys are stupid, then, your kids are in for a ride, basically. And so I think I'll be exploring this dating is a scam idea, and how if you intend to successfully date, that if you are young thinking about dating, or if you are trying to guide your own kids in this world of dating, in this current world of dating, you have to be smart and allow them to know the dangers that are ahead clearly. Because most young people think sex is cool and exciting, it's an adventure. As much as that is, it's only 10%. The opposite side is all downhill from there, because the result of it, whether the exposure you have is too high risk, if it's an investment, most people will not be making that investment, okay? Whether it's exposure to diseases, exposure to pregnancy, which you have to take care of a child for the next 18, 20 something years, depending. That's financial investment of over, if you do the math, depending on how much you're spending on a child monthly all your life, you will realize that it runs into the millions. And you have to work all your life, put your dreams aside, and actually cater for this child. Like, if a young person will understand the dangers of actually engaging in such activities, if they are focused about their future, they would not dare, including young men trying to please women who are unnecessarily ambitious and who are not building themselves, who are just waiting for somebody to come and give them all they have. A young man will understand the damages and be like, look, instead of wasting my investment here just to be liked or just for some sexual favor or something else, I can do better, reduce my time, right, in the market, and actually get a more financial stable situation where I can now engage with as many females as I like. Trying to put yourself in an advantageous position will work best for anybody. And I think for most women and most men, there are more things you can do than just saying yes to every relationship. And there's a controversial point I'll put at this end because, as I said this, I just recall that to date successfully for a stable marriage, you need to meet as many people as possible, right? So you need to date as many people as possible, but not dating the modern way. You have to flip it around. You don't date for sex or date for money. As a woman, you want to find somebody that is really stable. You need to get to know the person. So you need to date somebody that you don't take anything from, or at least not actively take, meaning you're not there requesting stuff, etc., etc., etc. You're in that relationship trying your best to get to know that person. Therefore, going out to eat chicken and have all those kind of fun will be 10% of your relationship. You want to be present where that person is themselves, right? You want to be able to really know that person. And then you need to spread your options. You need to date as many people as possible. So also for the male, you don't jump from no relationship into a committed relationship that has marriage boundaries. You're not in a marriage. Nobody should be beating you that you're seeing other persons. There's no commitment, right? Say, oh, you're cheating on me. Are you married to the person? You cannot cheat on a person if you're not married to that person. You cannot, do you understand? So, but the difference is that stop requesting marital commitment from a relationship that does not have marital conditions, that you're not committed for marriage in that relationship. Stop jumping from, okay, I agree, let us date, meaning I'll be your boyfriend, I'll be your girlfriend, and then I'm tied down boyfriend and girlfriend with marital conditions, meaning sexual activities, you taking care of me, paying my rent, buying me my new phone, doing all those are what a husband does for a wife. They care for their wives because what, they are family. The wife is now the responsibility of the husband, and the husband is now the responsibility of the wife. Cook for him, clean, take after them. But I brought all those things now into the dating arena. So there's no expectation for what you even benefit when you get married. And therefore, you cannot make a good judgment for that person in the dating arena because you are confused. There's too many commitments going on in that particular dating scene. You can't see the person. You can't say no to the person. You can't, walk away from the person because there's so much benefit you're getting that you just keep on using that person for years and years. Meanwhile, you don't want to be committed to that person. It's all a complicated mess, but we'll dive into it, each area and all that, and let's go step by step and really try to define what a perfect relationship should be when you're dating, and push out all the trash so that you can actually date, find the right partner, and actually succeed on your adventure. So cheers.